The Star 5 features a full 360-degree rotation of the turntable. You can activate the lock of the turntable by rotating the knob clockwise and releasing it by rotating counterclockwise. The Star 5 features dual swivel double action fixed clamps that glide easily along the turntable and rotate a full 360 degrees. Locking the base clamp in place is rather easy using the ergonomic knob on the base. A simple rotation clockwise locks the clamp in place and counterclockwise unlocks it. The ergonomic design makes one-hand operation easy. The string clamps on the Star 5 feature a diamond-dusted three-tooth design that holds the string securely with very little pressure. The rounded profile and 360-degree rotation makes maneuvering the clamp very easy. No tools are needed to adjust the string clamp. Simply rotate the knob clockwise to close the jaws or counterclockwise to open. Very little movement is necessary to adjust the clamp. The Star 5 Navigator menu is simple to operate. It consists of 3 buttons, a shift key, which is your operator button in the center, and a plus and minus key to either side. To adjust the reference tension, simply depress either the minus or plus key. You'll see that the tension moves in half-pound increments. For large changes in tension, you can use the speed maneuver by holding the shift key and either pressing the plus or minus. This moves the reference tension in 10-pound units. To access other areas of the menu, simply hold the shift key down until you hear the beep. The first menu function is called shield. By pressing the plus key, you'll activate the shield, which basically locks the machine. The traction head will not operate, nor will any of the buttons. To release the shield, simply press the shift key and hold it. With the shield deactivated, we'll now proceed to the other menus. Pushing the shift key will take us to the next menu, which is units. This simply changes from pounds to kilograms by toggling the plus key. Pushing the shift key once again takes us to the next menu, which is not function. This simply allows the stringer to add additional tension to strings that are to be tied off for one pull. Half-pound increments, just like with the tension, are used. The next menu is pre-stretch. Again, using the plus and minus keys, you can set the pre-stretch by 5, 10, 15, or 20%. If you don't want to use the pre-stretch option, then simply leave this set at 0. The next menu allows you to simply turn off the audible beep when tension is reached. Simply toggle the plus sign to yes or no. The next menu is language. By using the plus key, you can toggle through all the languages and leave it set on the one you prefer. The next menu is called Version and is read only. It simply tells you the version of software that your traction unit is running. This is helpful if you call Babolat for technical support. The next menu is also read only. It's simply a count of the rackets that have been strung on the machine. And the next menu is a simple count of the number of traction cycles that the machine is operated. The next menu tells how many hours the machine has been on. The next menu is the serial number of the traction unit. This should match up with the serial number on the bottom of your machine with new machines. But should your traction unit ever have to be replaced, these numbers could be different. The final menu is called Check. It's a read-only menu that contains information that may be required from a Babolat technician when you're calling for service. Pressing the Shift key again will take you back to the Shield menu, which means that we've gone through all of the menu items. Simply press and hold the Shift key to return to operating function. To mount a racket, place the racket over the turntable, generally centered, and begin closing the profile arms. The inside knob operates the profile arms, and bring those in to where they just touch the frame. This will make sure that the frame is level. Once you're sure that it's centered, then use the outside knob to move the billiards at 6 and 12 o'clock, again to just touch the frame. The frame should be cradled and supported at all 6 points. Make sure that the frame is held securely within the vise, but is not stretched or deformed in any way. The constant pull linear system of the Star 5 is straightforward. To tension a string, simply pass it around the Diablo and into the tension head unit. With the string in the tensioning unit, pull it slightly towards you to close the unit and touch the cycle start button. The start button is located on the tension head and requires only a light touch to activate the traction system. We've set our knot tension at plus 10 pounds. To use the knot feature, we activate the tension head as normal and then press the shift button. The machine pulls the additional 10 pounds, then clamp and release. The extra tension is only good for one pull. To use the pre-stretch function, I set the machine for a 10% pre-stretch. Note that with the machine in the pre-stretch mode, the display alternates between reference tension and the pre-stretch percentage. This alerts the operator that the machine is in the pre-stretch mode. In the pre-stretch mode, you'll activate the traction system as normal. The machine will pull an extra 10% and then release back to the set reference tension. With the racket finished, we'll simply reverse our mounting procedures by first loosening the billiards at 12 and 6 o'clock, and then the profile arms to free the racket from the vise. If you have any questions regarding operation of the Babolat Star 5 stringing machine, please contact us at the USRSA, either by email or phone.